Here, he did my last show. He back 2 years later. We lit. He's
What's up, y'all? Who don't know me, but whoever doesn't know me, my name is Donnie B. I'm from the Bronx. I've been making music since 2019. I took a few years off, but I'm back now in the scene. I'm about to drop a new single August 23rd, I think it was. Titled Settle Who, and yeah, I've been just working since it dropped, honestly. Just working.
okay.
Well, I'm definitely a rapper. I definitely, that's what I was gonna say, like, I'm very experimental with the sounds I like to work with. The record I just put out is actually like a start to like a transition of sounds that I want to try to start working with. I'm really interested in like the more club banging, we turning up kind of music, but as I'm developing as an artist, I don't want to like, of course, lock myself into a specific type of sound, but at the end of the day I know what I'm good at, so it's just, I don't know, rap, I would say definitely rap, like
Okay.
homie. I'm trying to be like, if there's anybody I can play as like a Kanye West, like before. But I think a lot has changed. I've just grown up. When I dropped Hollywood, I was, I think, 18. I'm now 23. So there's that. But I think one, just my confidence in my sound, me knowing what my sound is, and just my knowledge of music in general and of the industry, the business, I want to say. I think when you first start making music, most people don't understand the business aspect of it. The aspect that, like, you know, you aren't just putting music on DSPs for the fun of it. Well, you can be, but like if you're trying to, like, you know, make this like a long-term fruitful thing, like you're not just putting music on DSPs, like you are, you know, promoting your business. So like I have now learned that it's like the music is really only half the battle, and that's it. It's pretty cool because it's just like, I remember before I was like, I'd always be an artist and I would just be like, you know, how are they popping? Like, how are they, like, how is this boy selling? How is this girl selling? Like, the music is so mediocre, so, like, original. And I learned that they understand the business, like, they understand the idea of marketing, they understand promotion, they understand, like, you know, PR, like, and I think that's where I'm at in my career now. It's like, it's a waste of talent if you don't understand the business aspect of it. So I would say definitely from Hollywood to Subtle, like even in the way I've like promoted it, where it's dropped, the distribution company that I work with, like Hollywood didn't have to make it, I put it on SoundCloud. That's what I thought. I thought that, like, you know, you get a few streams on SoundCloud, people want to hear you, you start going from there. But
So talk to me about the new single now, Settle Who, because that's, since you said that, you know, there's a different pattern now of the way you drop music. What was the process from writing it to now dropping it? Because I'm pretty sure you dropped it to make some money.
yeah, of course. Well, not necessarily, I want to say, because I feel like I was in two different points with Subtle versus Hollywood. So when I dropped Hollywood, I was still in high school, and it was a beat that I heard at one of an old friend's house that I used to have, and he, like, we started rapping back and forth on the beat, and it ended up working, and I was already writing music at the time. So when that ended up working, when it ended up working out, I ended up just deciding, like, okay, like, drop this, like, you know, this would be the first step into you, like, you know, making music. So now fast forward to Subtle Who, I haven't dropped in like, I want to say like close to like 3 years. Close to 3 years. I was on a feature in 2022 called Fantastic Fours. I was on platforms. Shout out to Ja. I was on this EP, Vitamin Free, but I did not drop anything myself. So I really was putting the pressure on myself to one, like, not just drop the music, but sell the music, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's where I was really at. So when I was dropping Subtle Who, I was just thinking like, what's your rollout before, what's your rollout afterwards? How are you promoting this? Who are you working with? What platforms are you going on? Shout out to Understand. So it's like, that's really like the difference in like, if that answers the question, like that's really the difference in like, like the process. Like I had Subtle Who for over like a year. I didn't really want to drop it, I'm being honest, just because like it's a cool song, and I really do like it, and it stands for like, what I like Subtle Who, like I like fashion forward things, but I wanted to drop another song that I'm gonna end up dropping, but I wanted to drop another song before, but like Subtle Who is a song that like I feel like it's gonna teach you the business type of song. It's a really easy song to market, it's a really fun song.
What did you drop it on? Like what did you release it on?
So it's on all streaming platforms. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Pandora, Deezer, you name it, it's on there. Some little illegal shit that you used to listen to music, it's on all those shit too. It's on everywhere you can listen to music.
So can you explain to how you get paid from releasing it on these platforms?
So, pretty great question. So listen, artists. You have to, I wish I had like an easel right here so I could like draw it the way everybody usually does, but so me personally, I know I'm not different than any other artists. I have a distribution company who distributes my music to these platforms. So most platforms, some platforms like Apple Music, I know for sure, you cannot get on without a distribution. You cannot just go to Apple Music and upload your music on Apple Music. It does not work like that. You have to have an artist profile. So you get that through a distribution. So I was signed to a distribution company. I'm signed to a distribution company. They distribute my music for me, and as I collect streams, I get the monthly like revenue, like I say like, I don't even know what it's called, but like you get paid monthly per stream. So like I get like I don't check my streams, like how much money I get paid for my streams, because I like to watch it collect at least like over 6 or 7 months, especially if I have a job. But yeah, that's how you make money from music, and then from there you perform, you go on platforms, you do those things, and like what a lot of people don't understand about this industry also is that like you can't start this industry expecting money. Like you have to bring this to the table. So it's like a lot of things like you're gonna end up paying for, but these are investments that you're gonna end up getting back if you market it the right way. Like let's take a normal example, like it's probably funny though, but it's like drug dealers. Like you think that they go to the plug that they get the bud from, work from, and they get it for free. No, they pay for that and then they flip it. So that's the same thing in this industry. That's what any industry, that's what any business is. You pay, flip. That's really how you make money.
I like that. That's a fact. That's a fact. So are you planning on shooting a music video for
yes, so I do want to shoot a music video for Subtle Who. I don't know if it's gonna happen, just because, I mean, I don't want to say that it's not gonna happen, but I am already working on something else. So I just put out Subtle Who to get like, it was like the clog in the sink of like creativity for me. So just to get that kind of out, but I am working on something new already. But I do plan, if y'all want visuals, I'm gonna give you visuals, but run it up if y'all want visuals.
Thanks. So how do you, I want to know, before I get to that question, do you have a like clothing brand or brand for your fans? Like do you have t-shirts, do you have stuff like that?
So I do not, honestly, you gotta admire it on me, but no, I don't have anything like a clothing brand or like a merch line. I haven't thought about that honestly because like I'm just trying to like get different brand names for myself. But I think eventually that would be cool. I think that'd be kind of hard though. I think a lot of things I wear them and I'm really gonna look nice on me. I don't know how I could really coordinate that with someone else, but I mean that'd be cool. I haven't thought about that honestly.
Now, how do you feel about the music industry today with the new sound, it's a boost of femininity, like boost, and then we have the new sexy drill. So how do you feel about that, and how do you feel you fit in there?
That's a good question. I think that to a certain extent, I don't fit in, but I don't feel like I ever have. I feel like I do what works for me, and like if you gravitate towards that, you just do what you don't know. But I love, I don't really listen to a lot of new artists. I don't really listen to a lot of rappers. That's why even when I drop music, it's hard for me to like, if I don't know you already, or if I don't have a connection, we don't need like if we don't have some type of like interaction, it's really hard for me to like, work with other artists. But everybody's making their money, and at the end of the day, if the people are entertained, then the people are entertained. I just feel like everyone, like usually, just is. I don't want to say that. I think the spot that I have in this sound, like in this music era right now, is that like I'm very experimental, and I feel like in a time period where people are just replicating, sampling, and kind of just trying to catch that next quick hit, like they're doing what's already popping, and I feel like there's a space right now for somebody who's willing to experiment with sounds, experiment with like branding, experiment with like just like overall like aesthetic. So it's just like I think that's where I come in. Like I'm like a resting crush here, I would say.
I like that.
Honestly.
So, is music the only thing for you? Like, is this just a part of your plan? Like, do you plan on, doing anything else, like acting or
I mean,
anything else?
I do. I plan,
or fashion?
Yeah, so I plan to really prioritize fashion deals and branding deals this year. It didn't really go the way I intended, but whatever does. Honestly, the only thing that I'm for sure about is getting back into acting. Most people who know me know I started acting first before I started making music. So I definitely want to get back into that just because like I love acting. And it's a little harder than music is, but it's definitely worth the investment of time and energy. And the energy of the industry is so different than the music industry. It's still shady, it's still like cutthroat, but it's a lot more, it's a little more endearing, I would say. So I definitely want to like, get back into like, just, even if it's like just screenwriting or anything like that, just getting back into
That's fire. You know how to screenwrite?
I do.
Have you been in anything or wrote anything?
No, so after high school, I stopped doing anything acting related. In high school though, I did a production of Little Shop of Horrors. It's like, I did a lot more musical theater stuff because I've always been like musically inclined, but I did a Little Shop of Horrors. I did West Side Stories. I did 2 other plays that were really cool. And I think I did one more musical, but I think I ended up. But after high school, I really didn't pursue acting. There's this really cool like acting, I want to say acting, it's an acting platform for teenagers called Developing Artists that I was really trying to get on, but you have to be like an age committed but no, I definitely plan to get involved in something. It's just I want to solidify one thing, move on to the next, kind of like that.
Okay. I like that. So you trying to put your hands in everything, basically.
Yeah, cause like there's money everywhere, and like
There
there's
is.
money everywhere. Like I'm an art student at heart. Like, I love arts. I love making music. I love acting. I dance. So it's just like if I get the opportunity to indulge in those creatives and partake in, it's just right now I've invested the most time into music. So that's those are the most networking opportunities that I have in the industry. So I'm prioritizing that right now. But when I get to a point where I feel I'm more solidified with like where I'm at in music, it's definitely gonna do it.
How do you feel about reality TV?
Definitely gonna be. So y'all wanna know something? Actually, that's funny. Like that's what I used to see myself as like beforehand. Like,
That's what I can see that. I can see that for you.
I do. It's just.
I know.
I haven't made any like. There's not any shows that I feel like I would want to be on. Like I would not be on no shit like Bad Boys Club. I would, but like I would want to be on there like for specific reasons. Like I'm not fighting them niggas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and I'm gonna want to leave because I'm not partying with you for like 6. No.
Yeah.
But like maybe something toxic but fun. Like if they still had like Survivor or The Challenge. Like I'll do something like that. But like modern day ratchet TV, like I'm not sitting in no house with a whole bunch of niggas who just want to have cameras on. Because then it's like,
that's a fact.
The way I think about it is that the only way I'm doing that is if it's like love hip hop or something like that. Like it's like these artists, and like no disrespect, if they're making money, they go into these shows and they end up owning their brand. Like you are an established artist, or you have a hit record, and then I see you on Ratchet TV. Like I'm not taking you serious anymore as an artist. It's just not what's happening. Maybe that's just leading me. I'm just cutthroat like that, but I just don't want that in my career. I'm a Gemini. Like, I could be very good friends with it. So with that, I use that to my advantage in how I move. So I definitely would do the reality TV thing, but they gotta be the right show, and they gotta be. That's to showcase. Be asking me to showcase a certain side of myself. Like I want to have fun. I want to get lit. I don't want to make a fool of myself. You make the most money off of that. Cause it's like you act a fool and you think that you're building a name for yourself. But outside of that, people only branding you as acting a fool. Like so, it's like nobody really want to like work with you. Like look at a lot of people now. Like I'm not gonna name no names. Like shout out to people, but it's like if it's not love and hip hop, and even love and hip hop is a stretch, but
it is. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch, but they don't really fight no more.
That's what I'm saying. But like
they don't do that no more.
And people,
they used to though.
I don't know. People really tuning into love and hip hop the same way anymore. But like I would do something scripted like that, or even something a little more freelance. But I just gotta get into it. I would definitely.
I do. What's next? Like, where are you planning to take it? Are you going into a now EP? Or an album?
I do want to take it the EP route. I don't want to take it the album route.
Okay.
I think that a lot of artists, I agree, cut off music. I agree that's the point of as a musician. But at the same time, this shit is money, and I think
trying to have structure.
Yeah, investing in an album now in my career, I don't know how fruitful it'll be for me. I think it'll be fruitful as well, honestly, but like I think right now I don't have to take those steps necessarily to like get what I'm looking for. I'm kind of like test launching a lot of things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. So I definitely want to go the EP route. I just want to see how the next singles that I put out do, the next collaborations that I put out do, if I can get them solidified, and if I get the return that I'm looking for, if I get the people respond well to like the music that I put out, I'm definitely going to do an EP route. I don't think it'll be out this year just because I want to focus on singles, just like building up a catalog of singles before just putting out a project, but you never know though. I'm a fucking Gemini. You never fucking know. Like I say this and then like y'all probably see some shit in December. Like
I'm curious. Who is your favorite artist? Like who inspires you as an artist?
I hate this question. Only because it's not that nobody inspires me. It's just people inspire me for different reasons. So branding, marketing, how I want to run the business in my career. I want to say Jay-Z,
Okay.
Cardi B, modern day definitely Cardi B. That's the whole Cardi B. For the empire, like Jay-Z. Just because they have told me that it's like, you know, not to be a cash cow necessarily, but it's like, don't box yourself in. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they start this music shit and then they just get caught on this music shit and they don't have anything outside of it. And it's like, I have other passions, other things I'm good at, and I aspire to be somebody who can make a prominent, like, footprint the way they have in their, like, in this industry, but they've still been able to, like, get into other things that have, like, also, like, taken off. So, like, that's my inspiration there. I would say sound-wise, I always say Kanye West. Like, I love how experimental from College Dropout to, you know, even like Donda, how the sound, like how he just evolved in his sound. And it's like, you know, you may say what you want about him, say what you want about his comments. He's a little crazy. That's how we are, Geminis. But it's like his musical like intelligence is just so like uncompatible, like it's unlike comparable. Like he just compares such like plays with such different sounds, and like that's me as an artist. Like there's a song from every single album from Kanye West, no matter what genre of music you listen to, that somebody's going to know and going to like. And I think that should be the goal as an artist, like to make music that like you know speaks to everyone. So definitely Kanye West. Sound wise, there's not really many people. I'm not really into the whole idea of replicating sound. Like, there's an artist out now. I'm not gonna say it, and if you could guess it, like you guess it. But like, there's an artist out now who I started making music. I don't say something making music before them, but like they pop up on me. I want to say like, and a lot of people compare my sound to the music, and it really upsets me because it's like this person is talented in their own right, but like I put a lot of time and thought into my music.
I get it.
So it's like I don't really like look to copy or replicate anyone's sound. If you tell me I sound like somebody, like it's cool. But when I hear a beat, I usually never have anybody in my head. Like I hear the beat and it speaks to me. Like the beat speaks to me. Like I don't care what no nigga doing. I don't care what nobody doing. I probably can't do it.
With time as an artist, are you looking to get signed or a partnership deal, or are you just want to stay independent?
I definitely want to get signed. I don't know actually, because I don't know. I think nowadays you don't really need to get signed. You don't need to have that distribution deal with the label. You can just get a distribution deal. But
sometimes what you gotta do is read.
Right. Yeah. But then at the same time, like I do want to get signed. Like I think that like being that I do want to be a young mogul, like it will be a lot easier for me to get those connects through, you know, a label. It's again an investment, so it's like I feel like as long as they do their part, I can do my part. So that would definitely be the route I want to take. Then most deals, like you usually have to do like 3 albums. I'm cool with that. Like I promise y'all 3 albums. That's why I don't want to put out albums yet. But that's like little tip, like think like side. Most labels don't want to sign you if you already have 100 albums out before you got something. Yes, you have music out, but it's like you're not fresh. You're not fresh. People stream you on DSPs, like there's 100 things out. So it's like I definitely want to like partner with a label eventually, so I can work on like projects like that. And not to say I'm like nothing before them, but a label was going to set me up to do what I need to do in this industry. Know what you are coming here to do and study the business. Like understand the business aspect of this. Understand you're not just dropping music, you're not just going to the studio to get content, post it on Instagram. Instagram pays you, but Instagram don't pay you. If you're not getting paid from Instagram, stop trying to impress Instagram. Unless it's like, you know, promotion and shit like that. But it's like, I would just say, like, you know, understand the business and just be real with yourself if there's something that you want to commit to. This really is a business, and like, you really gotta like lock in, and it's harder to do than I even thought. Like, I came into this industry, I got a lot of like opportunities very quickly that I took, but I didn't know what it came with, and that's what made me take a step back from me, because I'm like, wow, fake. This should be fake. Nobody keep their words. It's just very mixy. So it's like, just understand the industry, understand what you are coming into, and once you decide to step foot into it, like, don't look back. Like, that's the best thing I can tell y'all. Like, everybody's sauce is different, everybody's recipe is different, but if you know what you're getting into and you know how you want to get into it, nothing can really stop you.
Now, what's next for you?
So, what's next for me? Music. Excuse me, guys. Music is just what's next for me. I have some projects that I want to put out. What I'm gonna put out. I'm just gonna go ahead and go from there. Definitely. I don't want to promise anything because I feel like that's really control over yourself, but the goal is to just continue putting out music. That's the only thing I can promise. Is that like there will be no more hiatuses, there will be no more like years, months. I'm here. Donnie B is back. Change your release date. But yeah, just putting out music and just trying to, like, you know, get my foot into the door as far as possible. Like, that's really the goal. Only is nice. Like, in whatever way that means, whoever that means, whatever situation that may be. So that's my goal. And just continue growing my fan base, honestly. Oh my god, like, continue growing my supporters. Like, tap in with them more. Like, I'm such a social person, but like after 2 years of the pandemic, I realized I definitely like forgot how to socialize to a certain extent. Just getting back into people, tapping into people, wanting to be around people again. That's really what's next for me. And y'all see, like, let's talk more work, and that's coming out.
I want to thank you for coming on to Understand with CHERRI B, and I also want to thank you for being a loyal supporter as always. And I need everybody to go stream Subtle Who.
There you go. Oh my god.
You done took off and came back, so I want to thank you for showing people that it is still possible to chase your dreams as long as you put the work in. As artists, we all have ups and downs. So just because you don't see us for a while doesn't mean that we stop. We probably just need to come up with a new idea or get more creative or learn the business side. Because as an artist, that's just how shit goes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so I can relate. So I want to thank you for showing people that, because that's real.
So again, my name is Donnie B. You can find me on IG at Donnie B __. I'm available on all streaming platforms. My website is down right now, so I'm not even gonna share it. But like, if you go to my page, if you follow me on Instagram, my website will be back up. So when it gets running again, I'll share all that information from there. I'm on all streaming platforms. Anything that you could play music on, even on the fucking Donnie.